I speak as someone who has experience not only with other solutions, but also extensively in finances. We truly can integrate with any data source that you have and pull it into an environment where you can work hands on with the data. You can report and present dashboards and present data visually in a way that is stronger than anyone else in our field. So, whether you're looking to grab somebody's attention quickly and efficiently with visualized charts and other dashboards, or you want to enable people to come in and work dynamically with their planning in real time. We're an in-memory solution. So whether I'm keying in data or whether you're pulling it from your general ledger, your sales system, or any place else, everything happens in real time. It's integrated with workflow that can be perfectly configured to your team. And we enable the kinds of reporting and other communications where I can log in as a user, go in through a browser or Excel, Word, or PowerPoint, access my data. The reports can be bursted out to me on a regular cadence. You may have a team of 100 people who receive the reports every day, or just as importantly, they can be what we call alerts. So you have certain metrics in your business, profitability, sales, expenses. If a threshold for any of those kinds of metrics is surpassed, Board will send a message out to you dynamically with any kind of reporting you want to give you actionable data to enable you to go in and immediately work on your plan and keep your business on that schedule that you want to. There's no other solution that is as dynamic, scalable, and robust for your planning and analysis as Board is. I will fall back on my own experience as a financial manager and director and say the first and critical point that Board provides is a single platform for all of your team to work together. We all see the same trusted source of data. That access is controlled by security, so we only see what we're supposed to see, and the data is refreshed in real time for your team. It can pull from your general ledger, your sales system, your payroll system. It can be updated by inputs that your users provide. Predictive intelligence, AI or machine learning is probably a term that you've heard. This is something where Board has its native solution, or we can pull from other solutions as well. You're in control of your data, and your team works together. You all pull in the same direction. So in my own experience, that's been such a critical part of bringing people together. On top of that, Board enables the planning and the communication to work the way that you need to. Sometimes you need very visual data. You need a dashboard that comes in and immediately highlights key high-level metrics. Other times you need a large amount of data. You're doing demand planning, you're doing expense planning. There's a lot that you need to do, and you need something that scales, possibly for multiple versions and many, many years for the planning that you're doing. Board provides that and scales very easily. So whether we're talking about scalability, trusted data, bringing people into the same place within workflow as well, that full environment. If you've been in finance, if you've been a manager trying to get a plan to work for everyone, all of those points are so important, and they're all very native and intuitive in Board as well. I'm happy to say Board can be used any way that you want to use it. Typically, when you have a planning and reporting and analytics platform like Board, you want to use it for some kind of standard planning and reporting. You have ways that people want to see what they're doing day after day, maybe month by month as well. You have specific sets of data that you need to be able to trust and distribute across the organization. This is a foundation for success, and Board provides this better than anyone else that you see. The way that you want to communicate that data is important as well. Sometimes it's dashboarding or visual types of displays, charts that quickly call trend of revenue, trend of expense to mind. What are we looking at for demand? Can we break this out at the customer level or by different locations if we're manufacturing or purchasing from different vendors? Board provides that kind of very precise data. We can store data by customer, by region, or any way that you need to, and then display that for users in reports and any other way they need to access it. When we talk about planning, we want people to see what they're supposed to see, no more and no less. The security of Board enables you to know that people are only going to see what they're working with. So no more attached files in emails or other kinds of clumsy and insecure ways of distributing data that also take time. Even if you put a file up on SharePoint, for example, people need to access that. They may or may not know they're supposed to go to it. They may see things they're not supposed to see. Board very precisely enables the planning, enables reporting, enables distribution for people. So in an organization like yours, you may be a small and growing company of 100 to 200 people. You may be a company as large as Coca-Cola or Toyota or Volkswagen or H&M. These are companies where Board scales to your planning needs. And for smaller companies, we're still flexible enough, we're still nimble enough to work with you. And I'll close by saying that Board is a non-technical solution. We like to say it's a no-code solution. It's a drag and drop environment for users. So another very important way that we focus for your organization is you can own that solution after you're trained, you can expand on it, and it can grow any way that you choose to go. Connecting to every source of the customer's data is a critical part of success in your planning and reporting. Board is a very robust platform that provides options that range from APIs that will connect directly to data sources, all the way down to flat file transfer for more obscure planning and reporting environments if that's needed. Oracle, SAP, Salesforce, these are big, heavy vendors, and we have APIs that connect directly to them. We can also leverage libraries of connectors, and Microsoft would be an example, which are set up to enable access to different environments such as Microsoft Dynamics or SQL Server or a number of other important data sources. If you have a smaller system, a more obscure system that's related to inventory or capital planning or anything else where you store the actual data of your assets, worst case, we'll be able to build flat file transfers that will enable you to, again, update as frequently as you want to. And all of this will be completely seamless. As far as the user is concerned, they'll never need to concern themselves with how this integration takes place. It will be built once and configured. It can provide not only a pipeline for data and metadata, but also transformation. So if there's any kind of logic that we need, any way that we need to massage and update that data, properly catalog it on its way into Board, that's a standard part of what we provide with these integrations. So you only need to concern yourself with reviewing and working with the data after it's pulled in.